Mega Man 11. Releasing in 2018, it's the first Mega Man game in 8 years. Apparently, despite the success of Mega Man 10, Capcom still decided to axe all Mega Man related projects for the foreseeable future. I guess most notable among those would be a sequel to Mega Man Powered Up and Mega Man Legends 3. But here we are, Mega Man is back, I guess, and with a new mainline game. Mega Man 11 feels more like a sequel to Mega Man 8 than 9 and 10 did. You have a charge shot and slide, of course there's the shop as well, and while not entirely state of the art for the time, it is certainly going for more modern visuals, rather than the deliberately retro aesthetics of 9 and 10. Some people really like this, I think it looks ugly. These types of visuals are just so fucking bland. There's really no character to it, and the limp-ass synth music in the background doesn't really help. Cartoony games had a rough time in the 2010s, and this is a prime example. But I am glad to report that the gameplay is great. Mega Man feels really good to control, he's fluid, the normal shot and the charge shot have punch to them. Only the slide has a sort of Nintendo 64 Zelda roll-esque stop at the end. It's kinda like the dash in the PS1 Mega Man X games, except the other way around. However, as this is Capcom in the 2010s, there had to be another mechanic grafted onto Mega Man's moveset. Speed gear and power gear slow down time and give you a little burst shot respectively. I guess Power Gear's main advantage is that it powers up Robot Master abilities like the arm upgrades in Mega Man X. Just rather than having to charge them, you have to be in Power Gear. And of course, because this is a mainline Mega Man game made after Mega Man 8, there's nothing to find with them either. I don't like these gear modes, or any of these sorts of Devil Trigger modes really. I feel like they're never really available enough to be part of your core moveset, and then also not really strong enough to just be a kind of finisher move. They're just kinda there for the few puzzles that require them, or to make some things easier if you think of it. Which brings me to the level design of this game, which is a mixed bag. While most of it is fine, and the fact that most levels are longer now is in theory okay, they somehow invited the bullshit back into the franchise. If you have ever played Torchman's stage, you will know what I'm talking about. Something I also noticed is that while most stages have 2 checkpoints, Torchman's stage only has 1. I strongly suspect that something was just overlooked there during development, as having to do 2 of these lava chase sections on 1 life is pretty fucking annoying. This is by far the worst the game has to offer, but there are little moments like this all over. Kinda like Mega Man 9, just that I don't really find this game as fun. This might have to do with how bland the visuals and music are, it's just kind of an aesthetical vacuum that makes it hard for me to stay invested. All in all though, it's fine, it's pretty good even. And would you look at that, it's a 16:9 game where they didn't zoom in but extended the sides. I didn't think I would live to see the day. But yeah, personally I don't feel it is the grand return of Mega Man that some people heralded it as, but you know, it's good. Good enough to be a 7 out of 10.